Good Friday morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's weigh-in day. Thursdays, all day long Thursdays. I'm excited for Friday. I'm like, all right, tomorrow's the day. Let's see if all this hard work paid off. And then Friday morning gets here and I'm like, oh my gosh, I get nervous. I'm nervous. But why am I nervous? I don't know. Because it's the only thing that I do in life is weigh in. It's the only place I go during the week. Okay, so recap. I walked a crap load of miles. I walked 30 miles Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe a little bit more. Yesterday, oh, it's going to be erased. Yesterday, I think I averaged about 5 miles. I stayed inside all my points. I used all my points because last week, my weeklies got knocked down significantly. So I did use my weeklies, so I was negative 1 point this week using my weeklies. I think that's great. I think it's good. I'm comfortable with my choices. Probably had a little too much ice cream, but again, it was all counted. Grapes were plentiful. Tangerines and oranges were plentiful. And we'll see how that worked out. Now, I am not one of the mindset that you can have too much fruit. I just refuse to believe that. It's my own head block. It's my own head game. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a scientist. But I can't think that would have you gain weight. But I guess we'll find out, won't we? It's a beautiful morning here in California. It's beautiful. It's Friday. I'm glad it's Friday. This was a long week. I mean, nothing happened, but it was just one of those, you know, where you're just like, okay, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. So, all right, I'm waiting for my Liebchen. He's going to get ready. I'm going to take him to school, and then I'm going to truck on over to my meeting, and then I will check in with my weigh-in results. I hope it's good. I would greatly enjoy. Also, you know, I haven't told you guys this, but for the first time in, gosh, I don't even know how many years. I'm in the 150s. I weigh 159 right now. And I haven't been in the 150s for a very, very, very long time. So I want to stay here. I want to stay in this decade. I also need to talk to my leader about my doctor's note because he doesn't want me going much more because then I would just look sick, even though, you know, I've got the arms and the excess skin, stuff that just can't be helped at my age unless I have surgery, which we all know because we're all around the same age here for the most part. So there's some things that just can't be helped no matter how much weight I lose. And I'm going to keep on trucking because that's my nature and I have nothing else to do. So yeah, all right, well, let's see how it goes. I'll have a little self-talk, pump myself up, prepare myself for a gain. That's what I should do. And I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. Okay. Got your water? Well, I am back. I am back. Come here, Clara. Come here, silly dog. Silly dog wants to come in here with us. Say good morning, Clara. What's that? Good morning. I went to my meeting. The subject du jour was plateaus, which we never seem to really talk about what the subject du jour is, or of the week. We seem to get off track because there's a few ladies in there who like to listen to themselves talk, me being one of them, but I try to keep it here and not there. This week, my personal theme was that of walk this way. Walk like an Egyptian, I walked the line. I even walked like a lady. But, my friends, the ice cream came back and bit me in the butt. I gained this week. I gained 0.6. Now, one thing I know for sure that comes into play is that I did not drink as much water as I normally drink. In retrospect, I just didn't. So, there you go. I stand by my water. The other thing is the ice cream. It bit me in the butt. Too much of a good thing is just too much of a good thing. If it tastes good. You know what I mean. Even though I counted it, I counted every single point. I even weighed and measured it. I believe that to be the cause of my gain. I walked over 40 miles, people. I got my exercise in, but I didn't drink my water, and I ate too much ice cream. I refuse to think it was the grapes. I will not believe that until somebody of great power and knowledge tells me that. I won't believe it. My Weight Watcher leader can tell me that. You guys can tell me that. I refuse to think that grapes had anything to do with my weight gain. Other than that, it's just the luck of the draw, my friends. It's the luck of the draw. I did good this week. I'm happy with what I did. It's just one of those funky things. You never know. I could try to come up with reasons that I gained. Let's see. I was up for 3 hours before I weighed in and I had 3 cups of coffee. No. There was an invisible monkey sitting on my shoulder that somebody let in the door of the Weight Watcher meeting, and I wasn't aware of it, so that's what weighed me down. No. I mean, I could pull stuff out my butt. I could come up with, it's just, it is what it is. The body's a funky thing, and sometimes you gain, and sometimes you lose, and today I gained. And I will move along. That's what you gotta do, right? There's nothing you can do about it, and accept it, and keep going. So again, in case anybody missed it, let me repeat it because I can't hear it enough. I gained 0.6. Okay, let's see how we do next week. I stopped at Trader Joe's, hungry, like a fool. I went to Trader Joe's with the hunger in my belly, and I grabbed a bunch of stuff. So let me tape it and show it to you. I got a couple new things. Have you guys tried out the cauliflower gnocchi yet? I can never say that. Gnocchi? Gnocchi? Cauliflower gnocchi. I'll show it to you. Hang on just a second. Okay guys, I'm going to show you my little Trader Joe's haul. I got this for my husband. It's just pieces of cheese to eat with his crackers. Those are 2 pieces for 4 points. My beloved riced cauliflower stir fry. I can never have enough. That is 1 point for 1 cup, and I believe it goes up to 3 cups for 1 point. Here's the new stuff, folks. The cauliflower gnocchi. This is 4 smart points for 1 cup. I heard it's delicious. I will let you know. To go with that, I got Trader Joe's organic spaghetti sauce, which is 2 smart points for half a cup. The mister asked me to get these espresso chocolate beans for him. I tasted one just to make sure that they're not poisoned because I love them that much, but they are 1 smart point per bean. So unless you really need them, you know, personal choice. Had to get some turkey. This is 4 pieces for 1 smart point. It must not be 99%. I didn't check, but that's okay. It's doable. I got chili lime seasoning, 0 smart points. Now I got this for my mango and my pineapple. It's like Tahan, however you say it. You guys know what I'm talking about. I also got some cantaloupe slices. I got some pico de gallo for my scrambled eggs, which is 0 smart points. I got some light cheddar cheese for my Boca burgers, which is 2 smart points, and it's muy delicioso. And that is my little mini Trader Joe's haul. I did pretty good considering I was starving to death. I think I may have put as much back as I actually purchased. So that's my little haul, and I'm going to go get my hair done later. I forgot the most important song of the topic, and that's that I took a walk on the wild side. Do 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 do. You can thank me for the earworm later. Have a good day, drink your water, and I'll be back later to show you what I either did or did not do to my hair. I think she only scheduled me in for like long enough to cut bangs, so I'm not anticipating a whole lot going on. But we'll see. I'm back. What is it, like a bad penny? I'm back. Because I want, you know what, when I have a thought on something, I want to get it out there. Because I feel strongly about many of my thoughts. That, and I've had too much caffeine. I talked in yesterday's video about sweets and having a sweet and one sweet leading to another sweet, and amen to that, because I couldn't stand by it stronger than I do right now. I had that ice cream that I just spoke of, and I did track it, and I weighed it, and I measured it. And everything else I had, I weighed, I measured, I tracked. But I am sorry, I just think that points are not created equally. And somebody else said that in their video recently. Somebody very smart, I'm sure. Because if I was watching it, that means they're very smart. Because I only watch very smart people. Except for the couple of dummies. Try to stay away from the sweets. And when I'm saying that here to you, I'm saying it here to me. Because no good sweet goes unpunished. No good sweet is sweet. Sweets are sweet, but not to eat. I don't know. But you know what? They catch up with you. I remember somebody saying that they really liked Halo Top. But it was always their demise, no matter how much they ate. And I thought, oh, pisha. You know what? It's true. And I'm going to continue to eat my ice cream, but I'm not going to eat as much. I think I went through, because if we're going to be honest and transparent here, because really isn't that what this is all about? And maybe it'll help somebody coming along who's just starting Weight Watchers and thinks, oh, all that great ice cream I can have, and it's only 8 points for the whole thing. I'm just going to have one every night. Don't do it. Just don't. Have some veggies instead. I wish I had a wise reason to tell you other than that it'll make you gain weight. I wish I had some wise words of wisdom. I wish that I could just lay it out there like the poet laureate, but I cannot. Try not to have sweets, man. They just come back to, oh, the other thing. I just remembered, thank you, God. Protein bars. Okay, let's talk about protein bars for just a skosh, just a secondito. Now, I understand the protein bar for the kids who are in college, for those of us who are at Disneyland and need something to eat between meals. We're driving down the road, we need a bite to eat, our blood sugar's taking a dive. Other than that, trash day. Good Lord. I personally, again, just my personal opinion, don't think that they're all that beneficial. I tried some out this week because I'm going to do a video on them. Hold the line. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, it is my personal opinion that the protein bars are not something to be munched on a regular basis. Again, I purchased some and had some this week because I'm going to do a video on them and how I find them to taste, and do I think this is a good one and do I think that is not a good one, which maybe somebody will find helpful, because to be honest with you, they all kind of tasted the same to me. They all kind of have the same texture. They all kind of just mush in your mouth the same way. Some are sweeter than others, and that comes in handy if you have a sweet tooth. But I guess the point is this that I'm getting to is when I stick to my veggies and I stick to my fruits and I stick to all those things that we know we were meant to eat and that we know is good for us, that Weight Watchers tells us is good for us, and that we know just from being smart human beings. Beans, not beings. Just stick with them. We don't need all the extras. We don't need the ice cream. We don't need the protein bars. We don't need them. Just my opinion again. In case somebody's tripping along, stops on my crazy video that isn't crazy, and is listening to me ramble for the sake of having nothing else to do but listen to somebody ramble while they clean their toilet. Stick with your fruits and your veggies and your meats. Have your protein bars for when you need something in the car or when you're in between classes, that sort of thing. But otherwise, don't bother. All right, enough of that. Catch you later. Hello, I'm back. So no hair today. No hair today. I got to thinking about some of your guys' posts. Now, initially I made my appointment just for my bangs, so she only scheduled me for a few minutes. And after talking to you guys and my husband, I think I'm going to go in and just plop my happy ass in her chair and let her do her thing. So she didn't have enough time to do that today, so we rescheduled for next week. So I thought I would wrap this little short video up and throw it on so you guys could see how I did this week. You know, I just want to reiterate my thoughts on the ice cream and the protein bars. I feel very strongly about everything I said. again, mainly I'm putting this out there for anybody new who might be tripping along and catching me. My advice would be to maybe just plan some ice cream for maybe just one day a week. Plan wisely. And the protein bars, have them on hand if you need them for something. But if you're home or at your work and you're able to have your meal, don't use it as a replacement. I just don't think it's a good idea for me. And that's my advice, and that's why I'm doing this, to give all my smart advice, because I'm such a smart chick. No. Yeah, so this is the weekend. It's Friday. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for Friday, because I had enough this week. My boy's on a field trip today. He went to see a stage version of Mary Poppins. I think it's a little stage version, but it's fun for him. I'm so excited. I'm excited for him. And we went and had pizza last night. Him and his grandpa had pizza. I did not have pizza. I sat and watched them have pizza and froyo. I had eaten all my points. So therefore I did not have pizza and I did not have froyo. It's just kind of as easy as that. And if you really want to see a weight loss on the scale, if you run out of points, stop eating them. Again, I count everything. Another thing this week. I had some yogurt that I did not count. I was trying to do a little bit of the freestyle. I'm going back to counting every single thing. It just doesn't work for me. I do not care for the freestyle. I do not care for it. There, I said it. Get the firing squad, folks. So, okay. Hopefully we're going to do something fun this weekend. And if so, I'm going to try to tape it and take you line, because I have a good time doing that. It's just fun. It's fun to share with you guys. I appreciate all of you. Appreciate everything you always say. Get your water. Think of me while you're drinking it. And have a fantabulous day.